Step 2 to clearing NCLEX is your study planner. If you are confused about how many hours to study or how to balance duty plus NCLEX preparation, this video is for you. Today, I'll give you 3 ready-made planners, one for the full-time student, second for the nurses with 6 hours of morning or evening shift plus 12 hours of night shifts, and one for the nurses doing straight 12-hour shifts. Hi everyone, welcome back to Next Gen Nurses. In the last video, we talked about mindset plus manifest. Today, we are moving to step 2, a realistic NCLEX study planner you can actually follow. Before we jump into the timetables, just remember 2 rules. First, consistency beats marathon study. Studying 2 to 4 focused hours most days is better than 10 hours once a week. Quality over quantity. Now, 40 focused questions with review worth more than 200 questions you have guessed and never analyzed. Now, let's build your planner. Now, we'll talk about the category 1, those test takers who are only preparing. The only advantage that they have is the time. These students needs to set their target of around 8 to 9 hours per day for 5 to 6 days per week. I used to divide my day into 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening. Things that you need to keep in your mind is: first, we need to read or either watch the content plus note taking. Second, we need to do around 50 to 60 focused questions per day. Then we'll need to review those questions, and whatever the new information you get, you're gonna write it in your notes. Now, this whole thing is for 5 days per week. Remaining 2 days, one day you can either rest or you can take some light topics, and the other day you should do one mock exam plus full review. You should at least do one mock exam per week. So let's take an example that I decided to study for 9 hours. So I'm going to divide my 9 hours into 3 equal parts, that is in the morning, afternoon, and evening block. I'm going to take 3 major topics. You can decide either you want to take 3 major topic or 1 major topic along with some small topics. Okay, so let's say I took one topic from MSN, one from pediatrics, and one from nursing foundation. I'm going to take the most challenging topic in the morning. So I'm going to take that topic, I'll read or watch the video related to the topic, and I'm going to do 50 to 60 questions related to that topic, and I'm going to review those questions, and I'm going to take down the notes. I am going to follow the same routine for the afternoon as well. Like, I took one topic from pediatric, I'm going to watch the video, I'm going to do the questions, I'm going to review those questions, and I'm going to took some notes out of those questions. And I'm going to repeat the same thing for the evening block as well. Like, I took the topic from nursing foundation, I'm going to read or watch the video, questions, review, and notes. Now, what I'm going to do is, in the evening, I have to make a to-do list for the next day. What all things I'm going to mention on that to-do list is, what all the topics I'm going to cover next day, and what will be my study hour. This is for the full-time students or those who are only preparing and not working. The category 2 are the working nurses. So we're gonna take first those nurses who have 6 hours morning evening shift along with the 12-hour night shift. You should at least have 6 hours of study hours. Study hours are related to what kind of shift you had. Like, if you had light shift, you can go around 7 to 8 hours. If you had regular shift, you can go around 5 to 6 hours. And if you had hectic shift, you can go around 3 to 4 hours. Okay, this is what I used to do. I had morning, evening, and night shifts. So during morning shift, while traveling to work, I used to review either my notes or review the lab values or some mnemonic. And after shift, I used to go to library. In the library, I used to follow the same regime, that is content review, questions review, and then note taking. And after reaching home, I used to do one case study. During the evening shift, before shift, I used to go to library, and the regime will be the same, that is content review and reviewing the questions and taking notes, right? During this shift, if I had time, I used to review the questions, and then coming back to home, I used to do one case study. During night shift, I used to prioritize my rest rather than studying. So I used to manage around 2 to 3 hours of study period, and in that I used to review the content and questions. And during the shift, if shift allows me, I used to review the questions. Now let's talk about the nurses who are working with 12-hour shift. So I assume that there are 3 working days, 3 day offs, and 1 flexible day for you. Okay, on work day, I would definitely recommend you prioritize your rest. Now, before shift, what you can do a 20 to 30 question that shouldn't be related to what you are studying. That can be random, and you should review them after doing the question. during the shift if time permit. Case studies are usually very small. There are only 5 questions. So I guess you can do those 5 questions during your shift when you get break, and you can review the questions as well. Now, after the shift, you need to prioritize your rest. Then you study for around 2 to 3 hours. The regime will be the same, like content review the question, and after reviewing the question, you should always take notes, right? Now, on the work days, why I'm saying you need to prioritize your rest is that even if you study for 2 to 3 hours, you just need to maintain the connection so that on your off day, you don't feel like you are starting from day one. Now, on the off day, you can follow the only preparing category regime those 3 days, and on the flexible day, I would recommend you to do a mock test plus full review. And I forgot to mention the morning, evening, night shift people that you should be also doing one mock test plus review per week. If this video helped you, hit like, share it with a friend who is also preparing for NCLEX. Subscribe to the Next Gen Nurses so you don't miss the step 3, where we'll be talking about which resources and question bank to use and how to combine them. So you're not alone in this. You are a nurse in a progress, and together we'll clear NCLEX step by step.